The candidates are Elton, Incumbent, Nathan Banks, Yolanda Barber, Jacqueline Blalock, John Blount, Incumbent, Arthur Christian, Cherice Hollis, Kenneth McFarland, and Lee Robinson, Incumbent.
Good evening, Stockbridge. Again, my name is Cherice Hollis, and I do intend to be one of your new council members for the City of Stockbridge. 13 years ago, I moved here with my 2 sons, looking for a better opportunity and a better community. I am born and raised in Georgia, a former AT&T Bell South employee, handling multi-million-dollar accounts, and I'm currently an emergency manager with FEMA. In that position and in that role, under the public assistance cadre, I'm trained to handle disasters on the municipal and government side. I am a family-focused, and I believe in broad-based community engagement. I'm passionate about helping others, and I believe in a legislative process that is very critical to ensuring the citizens of Stockbridge experience growth and positive change. 3 of the things that are on my platform, my number one is public safety. Again, as I stated, I truly believe that we should revisit us having our own police department, because we've had a number of things that have happened right here in the city of Stockbridge, to include hostage situations, murder, suicides, and even home invasions. Not to say that Henry County Police Department is not doing an amazing job, but we really should revisit us having our own police department. Transportation is something that I'm very concerned about as well, because I do not like to sit in traffic, and we should really consider looking into us having some form of light rail. Another is economic development. We need to work to create jobs through incentives to attract more businesses here in the city of Stockbridge. Again, Cherice Hollis for Stockbridge City Council. Thank you.
Good evening, citizens of Stockbridge. There's a call for action. I am retired Lieutenant Colonel Nathan Banks. I've served this country for 25 years, honorable, for Iraq, Afghanistan, all the way to Jordan. I worked at the White House, and I worked at the halls of the Pentagon, fighting for our country. It's time for me to fight for our city, because we're in trouble here. And I don't believe that we can go on another 4 years with the leadership that we have had. I'm a proven leader, and I want your vote to go out there to make the change. I believe in the 4 pillars. Mine is first is economic development. We must do better for our infrastructure, all the way to Class A office space. Employment. We must create high-end jobs with marketing, also with medical and engineering. And thirdly, I believe in the fact of empowering our veterans. Our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines that have served this country deserve better than the #1 city in Henry County. And lastly, the economic of the facts of the arts and entertainment. I believe that we can have it for all citizens, all races, and bring it to the best city in Henry County. Thank you very much. God bless you.
In the most critical time of our city's history, last year, when its very existence as we know it was at stake, only 2 individuals on this panel before you, as private citizens, stood forward and accepted the challenge to lead ballot committees, to inform the public, to mobilize them, to come out to save our city. I am one of those individuals. My name is Arthur Christian, and I'm running to be your next city councilman. My experience as a graduate of Morehouse College, I studied urban management. At the job, Fulton County government, our state's largest county, I managed over $30 million worth of housing, community, and economic development grants to help uplift people. I want to bring some of that expertise back here to our city. Some things that are missing: communication. People feeling as if they are or are not represented. I intend to work with the mayor and council to implement neighborhood planning units within the city of Stockbridge so that every citizen may be represented and have their voice heard. Some of those programs that I would like to see and will help our staff in speaking with City Manager Randy Knight is to implement a single-family housing rehabilitation program for low to moderate income households. We have pockets of poverty in our city. They can use the assistance. There are federal and state grants that are ready and available that I've helped manage that I want to bring here to help some of our less disadvantaged citizens. My name is Arthur Christian. You trusted me last year. You put your faith in me, and we won, and were successful in defending our city. I ask you to put your faith in Christian again. VoteForChristian.com.
Good evening. I'm Councilwoman Eve Robinson. I've been on the council for 4 years now, and I'm standing before you today. I actually ran for office 4 years ago to be a servant, because that's what I was in the community, and I continue to be a servant for all the people here in Stockbridge. Upon being elected as your official, and I thank you for the opportunity, I began running, and I proposed a youth council. I established a youth council here in Stockbridge, as well as a teen ambassador program. This offers our young people the opportunity to see what goes on behind the scenes of their local government. It gives them that exposure to enhance the abilities that they can be as young adults. In doing that, within my 4 years, I was appointed to the Georgia Municipal Association Legislative Policy Council when we were going through the Eagles Landing. In doing so, that gives me the opportunity to study and evaluate all proposed legislation that will affect our community. I take pride in our community. P is important to me for public safety. R is for regional resources, so that way we have that outlet for our community. Then I for our infrastructure. D for diversity and inclusion. And E for economic development. We have a lot going on in the city of Stockbridge, and I ask you to continue to allow us to do that. We have a lot of capital projects that are on the way, and I ask you to allow me to continue to serve you as your councilwoman here in the city of Stockbridge. Thank you.
Good evening. I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. I want to thank those that helped facilitate this great event tonight to inform the citizens. One of the things I've always done is I know how to be a volunteer. I know how to serve the people. I'm still trying to get this politics thing down pat. But the thing about me is that I'm a licensed and ordained minister, so I've served our communities. I've been volunteering in our community since I've been here, going on 14 years. And the greatest thing that I look at since I've been in office going on 4 years is that we made great leaps and bounds throughout adversity, throughout our stance here, because we fought for our city to keep it. We've had to fight for land. We had to fight just in different aspects that I don't want to get into. But one of the greatest things I can say that we are achieving in this city. We have an amphitheater that's coming on board. I'm for economic development. I'm for doing things for our youth. I'm for doing things for our senior citizens. We have a cultural arts center that's coming on board right now. We still don't have a city tax. And we have a building that's coming for our youth and for our senior facilities. We have a lot going on in the city right now, and we're doing all this, and we have over 200% fund balance. That's 200% in our savings. So City of Stockbridge is in a great place. We're in a great place right now because leadership has to dictate where the city is going to go. We're the legislative branch of the city, and for 4 years, the decisions I made for the city has been one that I felt within my heart has been the best decision for the city. If you want to see some of the things I've done, go to reelectjohnblount.com. This city's in a great position. Don't believe the hype. Look and see it for yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm City Councilman Elton Alexander, asking for your vote for re-election. Based on public safety, all great cities protect their citizens. It starts and ends with public safety. The time has come for the City of Stockbridge to start our own police department so we can implement community policing and protect our citizens to the highest degree. There's a misnomer that means Henry County Police goes away. That's not true. Henry County Police still patrols state highways, county highways, and in the city as well. We are an addition to proposition, it's not in place of. As we had 6,000 new citizens move to Henry County last year, we're going to have some bad apples in the bunch. When we're supposed to have 350,000 citizens in our community in the next 10 years. We need to start preparing now where crime is relatively low so we can have community policing in our community. There's a police department feasibility study that I have in my hand right here that I spearheaded in 2017. This plan is laying on the shelf at Stockbridge City Hall. I need you to vote for votes on this panel who will support the Stockbridge Police Department. We are a great city. It's time for us to implement our live, work, and play strategy that is fiber-based. We have fiber optics all over our city to compete for professional services, pharma, and biology, and biotech jobs right here in our own community. Please understand, our time is now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Yolanda Barber. I've been a resident of Stockbridge for 17 years. It's where I bought my first home and raised my son. I'm running for city council because I love our community. So much so I dedicated my time and efforts last year in helping to keep our city together. I too am one of the leaders of the state registered ballot committee that was formed for the purpose of educating and informing residents about the impact of creating a new city. We won that fight. We're moving on. However, some of us will remind you about that journey. It was that journey that we were able to connect with thousands of citizens. We got the opportunity to hear their desires and concerns, which is why I am the people's candidate. I bring to you more than 20 years of procurement experience in both the public and private sector. I work with the competitive bidding process, reviewing requests for proposals, ITBs, scopes of work. I also have a master's in business administration. I also had the opportunity to work with community development cooperatives that are administered by the U.S. Department of Urban Housing and Development. They partner with local counties and cities to provide funding for grant projects. I'm asking for your support and your vote as I continue to do the work for the people. Thank you so much.
Citizens of Stockbridge, my name is Kenneth McFarland, and I'm passionate about our city. Yes, I am disappointed and upset about some of the things, the current performances of our city council, all the things that we've seen. But I have great hope for the opportunity for Stockbridge. We see all the things that we can do and we want to move forward. But we have to do that with individuals that don't mind communicating and talking and working with each other. My platform is based on three things. It is to build, to keep, and improve Stockbridge. To build means that we have to think big and move forward. We have to make sure that we bring in the future pieces of science, technology, those things that can help us move forward, music, those things that will work with not only the seniors but also our children. We want to keep. We want to make sure that we have those things that we can make use of, to make sure that we keep the talent here that we are using right now. And definitely we want to improve. Stockbridge is a great part of Henry County. And Henry County is one of the wealthiest counties in the southern part of the I-20 in Georgia. And because of that, it is because of our citizens, not necessarily our leadership. I am here to make sure that we do whatever it is necessary to make sure that people see our city as a hopes and future and dreams. and not negative as division, destruction, and a city of failure. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking you for your vote so that we can make Stockbridge what it should be and think big and not small. Thank you.
I'm a United States Air Force veteran. I also own my own state licensed family group daycare, and I've been volunteering in the Stockbridge community for 13 years. I volunteered with Smith Barnes Elementary School, Stockbridge High School. I also served under the leadership of one of the leaders of the ballot committee last year, and I've even extended my volunteer service to the Atlanta Super Bowl as well. My concern for the citizens of Stockbridge is infrastructure. Now, when we think about infrastructure, we can not only think about the buildings, but also the roadways, the energy, and the power and supplies that is needed for Stockbridge to run. I also want to consider what we do as far as economic growth. I believe that every citizen of Stockbridge, no matter where you live, should get equal education, have equal opportunity to grow, and equal opportunity for our finances to grow as well. I believe we need to reinstall in our citizens the values and the cores that is needed to keep Stockbridge great and continue to move us forward. So I'm seeking your vote so that I can be that bridge and your voice to make those decisions to keep Stockbridge a strong community.